Fishing trips anywhere, anytime. FishingBooker.com. Want to plan your next fishing trip without the hassle? FishingBooker.com is the best way to find and book a fishing charter anywhere in the world. Whether you're chasing trophy fish or just looking for a family day on the water, Fishing Booker makes it simple, fast, and secure. With thousands of experienced guides, verified reviews, and 24/7 customer support, Fishing Booker takes the guesswork out of planning. Visit FishingBooker.com and book your trip today. Fishing Booker. Fishing trips made easy.
I was never really a runner. The way I see running is a gift, especially when you have stage 4 cancer. I'm Anne. I'm running the Boston Marathon, presented by Bank of America. I run for Dana-Farber Cancer Institute to give people like me a chance to thrive in life, even with cancer.
Join Bank of America in helping Anne's cause. Give if you can at BofA.com/supportAnne. What would you like the power to do? References to charitable organizations is not an endorsement by Bank of America Corporation. Copyright 2025.
Join Justin Townsend and the Harvesting Nature crew as they explore the world of cooking wild fish and game while sharing recipes, tips, tricks, and lessons learned from their pursuit of wild food. We sure hope you ate before the show, 'cause you're gonna leave hungry. This is the Wild Fish and Game Podcast.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Wild Fishing Game Podcast. I'm your host, Justin Townsend. Today I'm going to do something a little different. This is going to be a short solo episode where I'm going to talk about a project that's been a long time in the making and one that I'm really proud of. It's a book. I'll give that little hint. But it's not just any book. It's our sausage book called The Art of Venison Sausage Making. And it's your go-to guide to turning your wild game harvest into delicious handmade sausage. Whether you're brand new to sausage making or you've been doing it for years, this book is written with you in mind. It's a step-by-step, end-to-end guide that walks you through the entire process. We'll go from understanding the meat and the fat to grinding, mixing, casing, seasoning, storing, and yes, even cooking. If you've ever stood in your kitchen with a grinder and a pile of venison and thought, now what? This is the book for you. So I didn't do this alone. It was a project of passion between myself, Adam Steele, and Adam Berkelmans. The three of us have worked together for years through Harvesting Nature. You'll recognize Adam Berkelman's voice on the podcast pretty regularly. And we've done camps and recipes and videos and just traveled and hunted and fished and enjoyed the outdoors together. So each of us also carries a very heavy passion for food and for sausage making. And I think especially wild game sausage making. So putting this book together was a very much natural next step in the progression of all our projects that we have sort of going on at Harvesting Nature. Adam still brings a serious depth of technical know-how from his experience running an abattoir. He's probably made more sausage in a year than most folks do in a lifetime. Adam Berkelmans and I each added to the recipes, testing, and writing, but also brought a creative lens to make the process fun, approachable, and rooted in real-world wild food experiences. And each of us also carries a love for international flavors, so you'll see that kind of sprinkled in throughout the book. As for me, I got into sausage making back in college. I was working in restaurants and practicing at home with my roommate so we wouldn't embarrass ourselves when we went to work. We'd challenge each other with different flavors and techniques and have contests and have our friends taste test it. Well, that spark of competition grew into a lifelong passion, and today I still chase those bold, unexpected combinations that complement venison's natural flavor without masking it or covering it up. So the inspiration of this book came when we were sitting around the campfire at our wild pig hunting skills camp down in Texas. This has been probably a year or so ago. We were swapping recipes, talking through stories, just kind of having a good time. And someone brought up, like, why hasn't anyone written a very specific book on venison sausage making. We all know that it has its nuances. Wild game is lean, less fat. Most of your sausage is out of pork or beef. But why hasn't anybody ventured down the road of just making something specific to deer or elk or moose? And I think that's where the foundation was laid for what we wanted out of the art of venison sausage making, was something that was written by hunters for hunters to really bring out awesome flavors. And, part of it was passion because we all love sausage making, but we also get a ton of questions every week from our readers and listeners. We love you guys. People are curious, and we wanted to give you the information and the guidance so that you could make amazing sausage. And this book is our answer to that. It does such a great job in doing it too. You're going to love it. But let's talk about what's inside the book. So we opened up with some sausage history because we love food history. And then we moved straight into the gear you'll need: grinders, stuffers, casing, all that. And then we explain what the metric system is for those that don't know and why it matters in sausage making. It does, because an ounce, millimeters, milliliters, grams, all those things make huge impacts on the flavor and the consistency in your sausage. And then we go into talking about how to prep your venison, what cuts are great, how to remove them, all these things you need to do before you actually start to grind. And then one key role that I think is very important with wild game sausage making is the role of fat and how it will play and be such an important part of your sausage making. We have a whole chapter dedicated to that, so it's great. We cover grinding techniques, seasoning strategies, salt ratios, mixing methods, casing options, the importance of temperature control, and then we dive into storage, drying, and cooking. But at the heart of the book, literally, figuratively, is the sausage recipes. There's over 30 of them. They're broken out into loose sausage, small links, medium links, and large links. And instead of just photos, we included these awesome ingredient charts that visually map out the proportions and the components of each sausage. They're color-coded to match the ingredients, so it's really easy to understand what's going on in each mix. It's a visual tool that I'm especially proud of. I think it's really fun to be able to just see the composition of your sausage versus a bunch of pictures of rolled up or grilled sausages on a page. We could have done that, but that seems like it's been done before, so we wanted to do something cool and something different. We close out the book with some cooking ideas. Not many, but a few of some ideas to do with sausage, so you're not just left with a pile of grilled sausage, although great idea. But if you want to move on into other things, we've got some great recipes that you'll really enjoy to take your sausage to sort of the next level. But let me share a few of my favorite sausage recipes as we go down this path. So let's start small. Our venison hot dog recipe. This one's a game changer. Emulsified sausages can be tricky, especially with lean venison, but we walk you through a method that keeps it simple and gets the texture right. They're lightly smoked, then chilled, and then ready to be cooked and prepared, and they are phenomenal. The medium link, I want to toss out the Navajo blood sausage. And I know, a lot of people get a little squirmy when you talk about blood sausage, but this one's really good. You're going to enjoy it. It's based on a traditional Navajo recipe, adapted into a medium casing. It's rich, earthy, packed with flavor, and it's one of those sausage that surprises people in the best way. You'll really enjoy it. And then there's pepperoni. This one's in the large link section, and my kids go crazy on it. We make it in bulk, we freeze it, we use it on pizzas and pastas all year round. It's so good. And finally, one with a story, the Hatch Green Chili Sausage. I came up with this one after hunting elk and pronghorn in southern Colorado. It's got bold Southwest flavors and a bit of masa in there from ground tortillas that really is a tribute to the land and the hunt. It just tastes amazing. But honestly, every recipe in this book is meant to be a starting point. Use them as written or tweak them. That's the beauty of sausage making. It's personal, it's creative, it's yours. I want you to explore beyond what we put on paper and find things that you like. These are a great base, but explore. I want to see that. Share the pictures with us. Send them to us via email. Tag us on Instagram. We want to see what sausages you're making up based off these recipes. So, you might be asking, where can I get a copy of this? Well, right now, The Art of Venison Sausage Making is only available at our website at harvestingnature.com. And that's the only place you can get it for now. And we'll probably move it out into the mainstream world, but we want to keep it special for you at this point. We're also open to wholesale orders if you run a bookshop, an outdoor store, or a butcher shop. We'd love to come out for book events, demos, sausage tastings. Just get in touch and let us know. Most importantly, in June, we'll be at the Backcountry Hunters and Anglers Rendezvous in Missoula, Montana. We'll be selling signed copies. All the authors will be there. We'll be happy to answer questions, sign books, chat up about sausage making, and just hang out. So stop by, say hello, and we'd love to meet you. But please find your way, pick up a copy of The Art of Venison Sausage Making. Follow its own individual profile on Instagram. I think it's the Venison Sausage Book. And I hope you enjoy it.